Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedlys. Hello, you guys, and thank you for the super thanks. So today I want to talk about Jacinda Ardern. I guess she is part of Live to Lead documentary. That's that new thing that's going to drop on the pair. With the pair, I will put it that. But they're not happy. The whole group, apparently, it's very... with Greta Thunberg in it. Yeah, you can imagine. Just a bunch of angry people. So, far, far, far left, okay? Anyways, yeah, if you're female, then you should be believed kind of group. Anyways, yeah, I don't like that. Just because you're female doesn't mean you're a victim. Anyways, they are dismayed that the pair is attached to Meghan and Harry. They believe Netflix blindsided them at the time, and they believe them. And they feel that their philosophy's at odds, and they're embarrassed that Meghan and Harry are attached. They say that Meghan and Harry have no credibility, self-seeking, and self-serving. So they don't want them. Nobody wants them. So they're not happy, but I'm sure Netflix, they want their money. They're going to air it anyways. So let's get some energy on how does Meghan and Harry feel about that nobody wants them in it. They feel that they just got tagged onto it, and very unhappy group of people there. So let's get to it. Here we go. I'm going to cut Meghan and Harry not being appreciated. I don't think they're going to like that. They just want to be worshipped. Let's get this. First position. First position. How do they feel about the backlash? I'm going to take these two. Well, they feel here they're trying to stay calm, cool, and collected with the Temperance card and feeling like they do not have enough. God, I don't have enough. Very dissatisfied. People are unable or unwilling to see what they have to offer. Distancing, and it's kind of fracturing their psyche a bit. They realize they're thinking, wow, you know, we're kind of bored. We kind of need this. We don't have enough. The Four of Cups is I don't have enough card, period. Emotional detachment. So they're trying to emotionally distance themselves. They're retreating. They're feeling like they're kind of losing that emotional message here. They're a bit weary and trying to stay calm and cool in the opposing forces of the Temperance card. You know, okay, maybe we can negotiate this better. You know how they are. She's going to negotiate her way into anything. Trying to have harmony over the trouble. So we're just going to maybe stay quiet, even though we're feeling a little emotionally detached from everyone. They don't really want us. We're not wanted. You know, we're a little fractured here. So we're just going to act a little indifferent, like it's not really happening. And we're feeling kind of disillusioned by the whole situation. Their self-absorption, too. This is a self-absorption card. So during their self-absorption, they're going to play cool. They're just going to play cool, you know. This is for a good cause. It's a philanthropy card, Temperance is. So it's for a good cause, and prosperity will come our way, even though we don't feel like we have enough right now. So there's that optimism in the face of backlash, I would say. Let's get to the challenging position. That popped. Challenging position, Knight of Wands upright. Fearless new direction is the challenge. Can we keep doing this? They want to be confident. They want to be adventurous. They want to keep going. But also the Knight of Wands is fairly uncommitted. It's young energy. We're not totally 100% committed anyways. We never were, because we just got we blindsided them. So there really truly never was a full commitment. So that's a challenging position, is to encourage them and negotiate. Oh no, we're fully committed here. We belong here. So that's a challenging position to say, oh no, totally committed. They're overly confident. Is a problem. They cannot be overly confident. They're not liked. So that overconfidence is being stomped on. They're feeling dumped because the fact that it's a challenging position. I would say they're kind of feeling like dumped, and because of their overly confident energy. They're probably feeling kind of angry. The fact this is a challenging position, it kind of puts it in reverse, really. Not sure if they should really take charge energy. You know, gosh, moving forward's kind of a challenge. You know, maybe we shouldn't move forward. So there's that self-doubt there that's creeping in. There's that challenge there. They're questioning themselves. They know they're overly confident. They act overly confident. They're very shallow energy. This whole like daring, passionate, adventurous energy is being challenged. People don't want them to keep going in this fearless new direction. And so they're pushing back on them. Let's get to the feelings in the situation, the feelings in the situation, the feelings in the situation, the feelings in the situation. How are they feeling? How are they feeling? Ooh, they want to grow some money. Yes. 9 of Pentacles. Well, we're independent anyways. We have our freedom. We've got our resources. There's that overly confidence. We can make money. We're stable. We have it all. We have it all. They need us. This is basically coming to this sort of completion, a breaking point. Maybe an end of old ways. Maybe this is the end of this group. The end of old ways being the 9 card, and with the Pentacle in terms of career. Maybe this comes to the end in dealing with these people because they're not going to want us. So it's kind of coming to a completion of any growth with them, because that's growing your money tree. That's growing your freedom, growing your independence, growing stability. So they're starting to think maybe this is kind of like the last gig with them, because of it being a 9, a completion, sort of this closure point, reaching full closure, because 10 is next. So it could come to this complete ending after we do this. This is probably over. It's coming to a completion here with them. It's a breaking point. And maybe, just maybe, we should have an end to our old ways, being a 9 there, on how we choose to grow. Maybe they won't want to work with them again. So this probably is an ending of working with them because they're not wanted. Let's go to the past position that no longer serves. Past position that no longer serves. Past position. Here we go. Yep, she's using the left-eyed tear. 1, 2, 3 left-eyed tear. So she's acting kind of emotional. You know, why? I'm a loving, nurturing female. You know, probably just the left-eyed tear there. Queen of Cups is an emotional female. So she's not going to cry about it. Doesn't serve her. They kind of realize she uses her emotions to her benefit on her path. She uses her emotions on her sleeve to get her way on whatever journey she takes. And walking away did not serve her from the royal family, and trying to find that silver lining and trying to walk away for empowerment does not serve her, because people are holding it against her now. They're using her past behavior against her today. So nobody likes who she is. They see that she's strictly about, she's kind of a runner. She uses her emotions. She goes on a new path. This is kind of a runner, and she's a runner. They know she's a runner, and claiming that she's doing it for a happy family. And people kind of can see through it, that they're not a happy family, because Harry always looks angry. Harry always looks disappointed. Harry looks disheveled. Harry looks like he's in a mental health crisis, which he is off and on, and her grabbing on him. People see that as, wow, that doesn't look like a happy family. That image of perfection of a happy family and everything's intact and everybody is so happy, is so shallow and superficial, and they can see through it, that their journey does not serve that group of women, those people that they have in that group. So they're not buying the story. They're not buying their fearless new direction. They're not buying that new path they're going down, and we're just going to conquer the world. No, you're not. We're going to put the brakes on you. They don't want to partake with them. You know, any association with them is a bad association, and everybody's picking up on it. So they realize that the King of Cups in reverse, they have an inability to have empathy, emotional manipulation, just so that they can win and get all the attention. So they're there to grab the spotlight, and they know it, and just hijack everybody else in the group. They don't want to be hijacked, and they know that that's what the hidden agenda is. Bringing Meghan and Harry and sidelining them is not a cool thing, and they know it, and they know that they don't give a what about anybody. They have an inability to care about themselves or other people because they're narcissists. That is a narcissist card. Look at me. Give me all the glory and the attention. Give me all the recognition, the triumph. I am going to move forward on my ways. I'm winning, going for my goals. So they know they're goal-driven, and they're self-serving, self-absorption, and they don't really care about anybody else. They're there for themselves. They can see it. Let's go into the future. Going to the future. The future for the pair with the far left. They're not happy. And Gloria Steinen's in that group too, so she's not happy either. She's probably seeing through them. So we have here, yeah, tower crashing has happened already. That's a past tense position of emotional manipulation, of negative messaging, of the Knight of Cups in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse is, there is no love. It's broken-hearted position, mood swings, using other people's emotions to regulate themselves because they got to change things. They need a drastic change. They need a shake-up with that Tower card. The Tower card is trying to have a breakthrough and readjustment and clear all the energy and build themselves up after they tore everything else down. So they know that they need to repair themselves. They know they need to repair themselves, but they know that they're emotional manipulators. They can't do it by themselves. They use it through negative emotional messaging, through social media, through everything they do is all negative, 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 tearing other people down so that they can build themselves back up. After they tear everybody else down, they're going to try and rise up from the ashes. They don't want to see them rise up from the ashes of their own doing. They see them as completely manipulators who are self-serving and just want all the glory and attention. Oh, they got them nailed down. I would say pretty accurate, yes. Let's get to the feelings in the situation. There we go. Feelings in the situation. Repeated psychological pattern of failure card. Everywhere they go, resentments, and resentment. Everybody's resenting them. They know it. They go, geez, these guys hate us too. Nobody wants this. This pattern of failure just follows us everywhere. Nothing but dishonor, difficulties, disrespect, shallow. It's all self-created. Everything is self-created. They need to swallow their pride. So they might have to swallow their pride. Nobody wants us, but they're still, it's being put out there. Netflix needs the money. So they're just going to swallow their pride. Okay, nobody likes us. Everybody hates us. Everywhere we go, they know we're all about self-interest. This is self-interest and a shattered psyche, constant problems. Everywhere they go, life is nothing but a problem. They're just a big old headache. And that's what Harry looks like pretty much all the time. Someone did say he does look like a Five of Swords card. Every time you see him, he looks dismayed. He looks like he's shattered. His psyche is shattered, and people can pick up on it. And Markle's the puppet master. Let's get to the next position. Outside influences. They are a crash and burn. No one wants to associate with the crash and burn. They know they're coming to the end of the road and they're failing. Nobody wants to line up with that because it's going to not bode well on their career. Let's not get too close. Stay away. They don't want that comfort measure with them. Don't align yourself with them because they know that they're trying to move forward with their own ambitions and take the victory position. They don't want that. They don't want them to win. Now, we know how shallow and superficial they are. Let's not let them win. So they're really irritated. Let's get to the hopes and fears. Hopes and fears, hopes and fears. Hopes and fears in the situation. Hopes and fears, Nine of Cups in reverse. This is not what they wanted. This is not a wish fulfillment for the Harkles. The Harkles are not happy. They were hoping everyone would say, yes, it's a dream come true. Woo, they're here. Wow, we're going to grow. We're going to have stability. We're going to have luxury together. This is emotional stability in this group. This is great. No, it's not. There's no end in sight with this pair. They're a train wreck. You know, with that Chariot in reverse, we should probably just say that's a train. And that train is coming to an end, and that train is about to crash and burn. And they don't want to be associated. And they realize that there's no end in sight, no happiness, complete dissatisfaction. They're never getting what they want. A 9 in reverse is they cannot change it. The end of their old ways have not changed. People know that. They keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over. There is no completion. There is no fulfillment. This breaking point is not breaking because it's coming to a crash and burn with this Chariot. It's crashing and burning. That train's not stopping until it crashes. And there's no end in sight. And there's no pleasure. There's absolutely no smug pleasures. They're not getting any joy. Don't think just because they're getting $100 million that they're happy people. They're absolutely living in misery. Just because you have money doesn't fix your mental health. They're miserable, guarantee it. Miserable, miserable, miserable. Money means nothing when you're miserable. People commit suicide with billions of dollars in their bank account. All right. Money means nothing when your psyche is completely fractured and you're in a very bad mental headspace and you keep having a repeated psychological pattern of failure here. So they're not happy. So people always say, but they always seem to be, why do they keep winning? No, they're not winning. It might look like it on the surface. Underneath it, they're just miserable. So they're going to try and appear as though they're Two of Cups. That's what they do. They got to do it until Harry's book comes out. They got to do this. We got to stay intermingled and just swallow our pride. Just swallow our pride and just look like we are intermingled and getting along great. That we are just so good together, that we are having, this love to offer. We're birthing things. We're getting abundance. We're just creative collaboration, and we just have this beautiful connection. So they're going to fake a beautiful connection for the public, despite all of this here. But that's how they operate, right? That's how they always do it. And they're going to spy. We got the Page of Swords. They feel like all the spies are out watching them and watching their lies and their mask and their treason. And they get a charge out of it. So they feel like, yeah, now everyone's spying and watching everything we do. Anything we put out there with the Page of Swords and their mind opening up, and anything they say is called out. Everything that's said is called out as a lie, and they know it. So it's not a good feeling for the pair. Yeah, not having a good time. I don't think Christmas is going to be too good for them, you guys. And speaking of Christmas, I hope you guys have a fantastic Christmas. I will still be coming up because I am at home and we have a snowstorm on the way. Yeah, they're calling it the, it's not the polar vortex this time, but anyways, I'll be here because the snow's coming. We're getting dumped on, you guys. So I won't be going anywhere. I'm staying put. So I will be uploading. I will still be working because I love to work. I love what I do. And I hope you guys enjoy your Christmas. And thank you so much for making my year wonderful. Thank you for following. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for the super thanks, and thank you for being you, and thank you for sharing your insights. I appreciate it. I don't get through all of it, but wow, you guys are sharp. I love some of the stuff you say. It does give me some ideas for spreads because your questions or your insights might trigger something in me. So I love having you here, and thank you so much. And Merry Christmas, everyone. Bye-bye.